I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the shops at St James's Retail Park are now open. Good afternoon guys, how you all doing? Guess what? I'm an hour early for my appointment, so I've come here again. Let me sit down. By the way, I keep saying my appointment and I keep forgetting to tell you what it is. I'm seeing about my foot again because it still blooming hurts. Actually, I thought I was going to be late because after I'd left work about 10 minutes up the road, traffic just stood still and I could see a sign saying 1 lane closed. I'm like, oh. But luckily I was on the roundabout, so I managed to get around and then take a different route, and I managed to get here very quickly. I thought, I'll come here, see if any of the shops are open, and I'm suspecting that they are with all the cars, so guess what? I'm gonna go look for some more shorts. I hope all my videos for the next few weeks aren't gonna be just me looking for shorts. That'd be just daft. I don't know, but it does look like Next is open, and I've noticed there's a Pets at Home. That I didn't see a sign for that the last time I was here, so I can go in there as well. Just gonna have to keep an eye on the time. I don't want to be late for my appointment. We've got plenty of shirts in here in Next, and there are some nice ones. I like these. Plenty of pockets, but there's only one that's a zip. I've just tried putting my camera in there. It fits nicely, but I doubt I'll be able to put my camcorder in there as well. Because yeah, I'll be taking 2 cameras. And I've actually just tried some shoes on that I liked, but I don't know. In fact, let me show you them. These ones here, but I was a little weary about the stitching on the inside. Yeah, I'm not sure about them. I don't think they'd last. And also, I've got a feeling that these might melt in Californian heat. Oh well, just gonna keep on looking. I just almost walked into that door. Pets at Home isn't open yet. I walked right up to it and expecting it to open, and I went, whoa! And I've just been in Mountain Warehouse, didn't really find anything in there. So, see what else there is. Past a Superdrug, there's a Wilko. TK Maxx. I know it's safe to walk in here because the door's open. So I've been in most of the shops, just been in Shoe Zone. Some of the trainers I like, especially the Skechers, but blooming heck, they're expensive. There's one thing I've noticed about these shops, because they're new, you can smell the paint. Right, it's now 22. I have to be at this appointment place, this teaching hospital at 3. Don't want to be late. Okay, so he's given me instructions to keep on with the exercises, and he's swapped out this sole for another one. It's a little bit bigger, hence I'm limping right now. Not because it's hurting, it's because the sole is that high. I feel like I'm lopsided. He thinks it's not just plantar fasciitis. I think that's how you say it. He says it could be something to do with my tendon. He says so this sole should alleviate that. We'll see. Right, it's 3:15. I was thinking of doing some more shopping, but I can't be bothered. I'm going home. Somebody loves this shade. Can't say that I blame him. He's not a fan of the hot weather. He prefers it when it's cold, you know, when there's snow on the ground. He loves that. But when the sun's out, he'll do that, sit in it, but he doesn't like walking in it. I certainly don't bring his ball out to have him run in it, because that's just not a good idea. So the last few days I've been using Google Maps to see where my hotel is in Anaheim, and I've been checking out all these things that are there. I mean, yeah, there's Disneyland, but there's so much more. There's about 3 McDonald's, there's a Denny's, an IHOP, although I've heard that that name has changed recently. I don't know, but there's all sorts. That makes me so happy, because when I stayed there the last time, it was in Vienna Park. I just felt like there wasn't really that much to do around the area. I mean, there was Fuddruckers, which I loved, and unfortunately the nearest one to Anaheim is in Vienna Park. There was a McDonald's, and yeah, there was a mall, but that was a few miles down the road. It was quite a walk to get to it. And that's what I loved about Florida, was because I was on International Drive, there's everything on there. shops, pubs, restaurants, all sorts. On I think his name's David Hibbard, commented on my remembering my LA trip video, saying that he has been going to car rental companies and he's never had to use a credit card to hire out cars. So I am definitely going to be looking into that. So thank you, David. I also had somebody else, I can't remember the name, I don't even know if I've got it on my phone, the email. Let me quickly have a look. Ronnie Kavanagh, is that your name? Basically said that he booked a trip from, I think he said Chicago, yeah, to San Francisco, and he did it all by himself and everything. So that's something else I'll be looking into. You know, that's what I love about making these videos. When I get people telling me or giving me advice or explaining things to me that I get confused about. Like that time when I was in Blackpool and I was wondering what these lights were. A few people have told me what they are. If I remember right, there's some sort of, not a street light, but sort of like puts patterns, light patterns on the floor, I think. I'm probably wrong. But yeah, I love getting comments that tell me these things. Sorry, I'm just watching Harley running towards the shade of the bushes. Well, I said running, he's trotting. There we go. I let him stop every now and then in the shade. In fact, I'll let him sit there for a few minutes now. But yeah, if there's any more advice that you guys want to give me, feel free to do so in the comments below. I'm actually starting to get excited about it now, you know, because I've been watching my holiday film back day by day, and actually today is the day I started flying back home. So it's been 6 years since I cried. I'm sure I will again in October. 6 years ago today I was coming home, and yesterday I watched my Six Flags video. I love that place, so I'll definitely be going back there, and Universal, probably Warner Brothers, definitely Disneyland. You just stay there and rest. One thing's for certain, I'll never be able to take him to LA. Do you know, something's been bugging me all day. Yesterday when I was at HMV and I bought all those CDs and that birthday present, when I totaled up the prices in my head, I thought, two of the CDs, they were $5.99 each, but there were two for £10. The Valerian CD was $8.99 and the present was £10. So in my head that's £29. But I clearly remember paying only about $27. I decided to look at the receipt. And it turns out that the Valerian album was $6.99, not $8.99. It says $8.99 there. Maybe I should go back and tell them. I think it was stickered wrong. I'm not complaining. I said it was a bargain at $8.99. It's even more so at $6.99. Right, I'm gonna get my food on. I'm hungry. And my foot. I've been fine wearing that new sole, but as soon as I've took my shoes off, my foot's just like, ah. Really, seriously, it was actually saying to me, ah. In fact, dang it, I was going to do a joke about the floorboards squeaking and say that was my foot. It didn't work. I don't know. Right, yes, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat food. I need to get yesterday's vlog uploaded. Actually, yesterday when I was editing the vlog, I started at 9:15. I managed to finish just after 10 o'clock. By the way, I edited in the conservatory with the door open. It was so nice and cool. But yeah, as I was editing, I was thinking, how on earth did I do this for every single day in the year of 2013? Seriously, how? It's bad enough I can't keep up when I've not been doing it for 2 weeks. Right, now I'm going. So I shall say thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Was that right? I don't know. Until the next time, peace out. Yeah, my foot, it just keeps squealing at me. Where's that blooming floorboard? It's around here somewhere. Oh, there. See? It's complaining.